Arrowhead of the National Park Service, Little Rock Central High School, National Historic Site. Who was Daisy Bates?
Everyone.
A
My
park
name is
ranger
Randy
appears
Randy, and
standing
I'm
in front of
standing
the
here in
home of
front of
Daisy and Elsie
1207
Bates.
28th Street here in Little Rock, Arkansas, the home of Mrs. Daisy Bates. Mrs. Daisy Bates, the local chapter president of the NAACP. This was a home. A lot of history happened here. History with the Little Rock Nine, and history for civil rights was right here at this house. And when I'm standing at this house, I always think about this picture window right here because there was pictures taken of Mrs. Bates standing in front of this window on the inside looking out, and they had tape all over this window because people would ride by her house and throw rocks and bricks and break the windows. But instead of replacing the windows, they just taped the window up, and it looked like a stained glass window from the inside looking out. And even to this day, there are still bullet holes in the windows of people shooting her house up. Now, I want to talk a little bit about Mrs. Daisy Bates, who to me was an unsung hero. Mrs. Bates did things that black people wasn't doing in the 1950s, especially a black woman. Now, Mrs. Bates, she was a local chapter president of the NAACP. Now, Mrs. Bates and her husband, L.C. Bates, they owned the Arkansas State Press, a newspaper that was keeping black people informed as to what was going on in their communities. And of course, a lot of white community members did not like what Mrs. Bates was doing. Now, Mrs. Bates, she gave everything. I think she gave everything to this cause to get these 9 children into that school. To get those 9 children into the school, Mrs. Bates, she was phenomenal. She was brave. She was very active. She was doing what needed to be done at that time to get these children into that school. Now, I think that this woman probably didn't get much sleep because always worrying, always wondering what's going to happen next. But still, she forged on. She didn't let anyone stop her. And to me, she was a hero. She is a hero. And I just don't think she gets the proper credit that she deserves. But Mrs. Bates, we thank you for your contributions. We thank you for all you've done. And so, with that, we're going to say thank you, Mrs. Bates.
Camera fades to once again show the arrowhead of the National Park Service, Little Rock Central High School, National Historic Site with accompanying social media handles and logos.